I pretty much got on like super early in the morning. I didn't e- I was I stayed up late. I checked the thing to make sure like people weren't like super grinding like you know all night long type shit like trying to like make big gains type shit. So I stayed on generally just like I'd get on and like look at it and then I went to sleep and I woke up at like fucking 5 in the morning or something. And then we hopped on, I think, and played some matches at like 6 or like 5:40, um, because like there was potential for like getting passed up. But it like pretty soon there like showed that nobody was really making any gains. Like also the day before that, there was like a bunch of cheaters and teamers playing. It was like they were just playing for the goal of like making people that were trying to rank up rank down. Like that was the goal in mind, was to just like they would literally go around, call the helicopters, and some of the teams that were already up were purposely staying behind on the map to kill the other teams so that they wouldn't extract. That's what the fuck was going on the other day. So we just didn't play. There was some weird cheating shit going on, and there was some weird teaming shit going on. Like dead ass straight teaming shit. That shit was weird. Like the fact that they would get to the heli and then not take the heli to just sit there and like grief the other teams told me all I needed to know. It was a fucking weird Cov squad and it was a Merc squad and a Merc squad that was mixed with like a duty or something. A random duty. And then he wasn't even a duty, he was a stalker. So he wasn't even in a fucking faction. He just like blatantly on an alt account, like cheating up a storm. Um, Like it was just mercs on alts. It was mercs on alts, I guarantee it. And the guy that was a stalker was like just blatantly cheating, and they were just teaming. Weird, weird, weird individuals, brother. I managed to stay in the market elite with 7k points, while my main team that abandoned me dropped the market agent after getting shat on. So fuck them. True. Good shit, brother. That's big. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get it, but the fact that it ended up what did it actually reach 7K? No, it didn't. So it reached 6.4. This is still a lot though. Like whenever I was first initially saying like, bro, we could get through these games. I mean, to be fair, I didn't expect us to be like so bad. When I started playing with like Sai and Raz and shit, I thought we'd be able to just cruise on with some wins pretty easily, generally. So I was like, you know what? The floor was like what at this time of starting to play? It was like 5,200, 5,000. It was like hardly even moving up at all. And this one wasn't moving up ever. So I was like, bro, we dead ass win like 3 games in a row, and we're there with some chips. And that really is what it was. It was like we win like a good 3 4 games in a row with chips, and we are there. And then we if we really want to get to the market elite is what ideally I wanted to, right? Because it's just more stuff for my account. That would have been like, we get a nice little 10 games, 10 wins in a row or something, like here and there off and on. Like 6 games win, six in a row, a loss, 3 in a row, a loss, four or five in a row, we're like staying afloat. But it never came to fruition. There was some struggle, there was some strife going on, so it doesn't matter. We got what I'm okay with what I got. Ideally, I wanted to get the other thing, but it's fine. But yeah, last night we ran into so many teams that would call the chopper hella early, or number one team just hunting others down to kick them out of the match. Yeah, exactly. But if you replaced Raz, I think it would have been a lot easier to get to the market elite. Nah, but I wanted to get in. Well, he said he wanted to play on his account. At first he said he wanted to play on his like get his NA account up to eventually be able to like maybe join like Chimera or something. So I was down to help him up get up. And we couldn't play with like anybody else realistically anyway. It's just not like we had more people's to in line waiting to play and stuff. It was fine. It was fun. It was fun. We definitely shouldn't have struggled as hard, but it was fine. I think like the only person really that we could have got was like Rhinus to like maybe get his account up or YQ. I was gonna see if YQ would play too because I know we could at least get to a certain reward. What'd you get to by the way, YQ? Did you end up at least getting the? Because I know we grinded heavy at the start. Didn't we get to like 4,000 points? So you must have got the market elite. You got the silencer at least, right? Or not market elite, market agent. I'm pretty sure like the first day we literally grinded. I'm not even sure. I ended like 5,400. Oh shit, we played a lot more, dude. We played a lot more than what I thought. That's pretty good though. At least you got the silencer. Like the 762 silencer. The RK2 I think is cool, but it's really not like a ginormous difference between the RK1. So that reward is kind of eh. And then the laser would have been nice, I guess, because the laser is 25% instead of 20%. So 5% difference. That would have been cool, but how much was the 5%? Loki, you could have got the 5% technically if you like, but you would have had to like find a team at that point, obviously, right? Because Slap and Rhinas and them were playing, and obviously they were grinding, right? Like dude, they did like 430 fucking games just to even sneak on by in the top 50. But this one would have been a lot more manageable if you could get a group that was right. You get like two other people that want to play. It ended at 6,400, and this really only climbed. This really only climbed like 100 a day realistically, like 100 on like best case scenario on certain days it would go up by like 200. It was really passive like climbing. Yeah, like 100 a day. Yeah, it was really slow climbing. So that would have been cool to get the like the laser. I guess is like realistically the laser the main thing I think you missed out on, right? But I think getting the silencer is still fine. Guys, the RK2 is not like it's not that big of a difference from the RK1. Like the RK1, if you're gonna use an RK1 on a gun, it'll suffice. You don't really need the RK2. It's not gonna be like that big of a difference. The laser is the only one that I'd say was decent. Yeah, I need like 1K more. I would have had to find people though for sure. Yeah, you would have had to find like just other people that also want to get to that objective to play with. Which I think there was. There was a bunch of people, bro. Dude, so many people fell off too. Like they pretty much just stopped playing. Like give me spare parts after like this last week of the event, or even the week before this last week of the event. I don't think I remember seeing like give me spare parts anymore. You know, like I don't even know if Blood was playing the event anymore at that point. Like he fell off. Uncle Scam, did he fall? Oh yeah, he fell all right. I think he ended like number 54 and Stevo ended number 53. We knocked Stevo out in one of the games earlier. And then I think they just like requeued and then they got the game back the next one, but they didn't make it all back in like one game. So they had to do like a second game to get it back, but we had stopped playing at that point. So he clearly he didn't go on to climb much higher obviously because he ended at 53. So whatever happened, he did not really continue gaining. They must have also been like really far behind because we knew that the guy that was 50 won. That guy was at what's the floor? Did the floor ever change? I don't think it did, bruh. I deadass don't think this floor ever changed. Like all night long essentially. Yeah, this floor did not change all night long. Maybe 20 points. I don't remember if it was like at like 60 or 70 or something. This number right here, the 98. Other than that, this floor did literally not change like the whole fucking night and morning. And I think the 51 guy was at 11, 11 6 something. So the 51 guy was at that, and then I don't know what the other people were at exactly, but I know for sure that the 51 guy was at that. So I knew there was like a 200 point gap between the like 50, like for them to reach top 50. So after I found that out, I was pretty chilling. Like I was like, oh, I mean, we're probably fine. Nobody's gonna climb, anymore at this point. It's too late. I think he lost a fuckload of games and fell out of top 50. Yeah, he did fall out of top 50. He was 48 for a while, but then I think he wasn't playing as much, or he just got beat up in a bunch of games in a row, and then that like kind of cooked him out of it, and then he didn't bother playing anymore. If you solo queue, the game does not care what rank it is when it's market elite, not bad, no bad team. So yeah, for like ranking or placing, I think definitely occasionally you could like slip into like a doo-doo lobby. You could occasionally like slip into like a random like doo-doo lobby, um, if you were like not top 50. But generally, the game there's no like matchmaking for it, right? Like when we were playing with Sai and Raz, there was times where we'd get a Mickey Mouse lobby where like literally teams were not doing bosses. We would like go and sweep like three fucking bosses before they killed one of the bosses. And then the next game it'd be back in the like top 50 lobbies. So like the game, there's no matchmaking for that. They do not care. There's just simply not enough people on NA for there to be like a matchmaking system like that to work. But for like EU, I think that was a thing because when I was watching like Raz stream, he was in some fucking Lee Mickey lobbies. Like his lobbies were not like our lobbies on NA. I'll tell you that right now. The bosses were literally not dying in his RU lobbies or EU lobbies, whatever they were, like fast. They were not getting killed fast at all. He was able to like they would spawn out, they'd go and do like three fucking camps heading to a boss and the boss would still be fucking alive. Like that shit rolled. That's how the game was when the event first dropped. That event was not looking like that on NA for this last fucking couple days. The game is literally starting and like probably within like 3 minutes the bosses are all dead already. The first 3 to 2 minutes the bosses are already dead. Also, they did like a ninja nerf. They did a ninja nerf that they didn't say, but the bosses stopped spawning after 7 minutes. The bosses started spawning after like 8 or 9 or even more minutes. I don't know why the fuck they did that, but they most definitely 100 million% did do that. Straight secret man like nerf change out of nowhere. I'd be so sad if I was like 51 to 60. So much time wasted. Yeah, if you like, yeah, it'd be bad. It'd be bad if you were like, let's say the top 50 the whole time, right? And you're like grinding, and then the last day, you just like your team doesn't get on or something, and then you're out, right? Like that. That's dog shit. That's a lot of time wasted. That's dog shit. But if you were like always on the come up trying to climb, technically you still wasted a lot of time trying to get there, right? So it's still kind of bad, but just not as bad as like you were already there, but then you like literally didn't keep playing the fucking game. So now you're dead. Now you're cooked. I think that's worse. Let's see if any cheaters get booted off the top 50 to boost them to top 50. I mean, yeah, it might. It might. I wouldn't even be surprised. Crazy got on to play one game and did a no bid and that's all that happened. Effect took a six during the last hour of rank 2, so that fucked him and confirmed top 50 for Slab and Coffee. Oh shit. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I knew Effect was there, and then earlier in the morning when I did my game, like when we did like one game or two, couple, well, not a one or two, we did a couple. Um, what was it? That's when I saw that Stevo was 52. So Effect was 51 pretty much like all day, and Stevo was 52. So whatever the fuck Stevo was, he was not very close, like if Effect was like 200 points behind top 50, then Stevo had to have been like 400 or something, I probably, or he just kept like winning, losing type shit. There's no really way to tell. Or his crew stopping could have screwed him. I definitely think yesterday really showed how ass the matchmaking was. Some of the games were filled with hyper sweats and the speed ram bosses, while other games it was like you're fighting Raz like players. Oh, what does beef, bro? That's beef. Where's Raz, bro? He needs to fight back. I'm sure that happened to someone though. Almost happened to you guys. The event caught me in the middle of a bunch of exams and assignments, so I decided to stop trying. Yeah, but you probably could have still played for like the fucking bro. You realize what did you even play it enough, Stovan, for like this at least market agent? Bro, you realize that this is dead ass 3 games? Like if you do your 10 placement games and let's say you win them here and there like normally, you dead ass end up you dead ass end up at like 3,400 just off of the 10 placement games. 3,300 with some L's, you get to like I if your guys are bad, you get to like 3-2. You can get to this deadass with some chips in literally 3 fucking games. What's good, lit? Need a 1v1 Raz versus Supreme with the Pharaoh's commentary. Yeah, we might have to set that up. Only fist fighting because he has better gear than me. Does he on his fucking NA character? He doesn't even have red shit yet, I don't think. Actually, nah, I don't actually remember. When have I seen blood? What the fuck? Are there people here, bro? Hey, yo! Oh, okay, I was about to say, what's going on here? What are all these pings doing? Jesus Christ. Holy shit! The whole server is out here, okay. You guys are out in force, as usual. Okay, we gotta kill one more ghoul. Gotta eliminate some bullshit. And, eliminate some bullshit. And kill monsters. And I think I did my 3, protos already, I did. What about this? What about this guy? Alright, I got it. I'll wait for an outpost or I'll wait for something else. I bet some rubles. But you can't even queue for ranked anymore, even though it says 1 more day. No, it's 1 more day for the event, for like the season. It's 1 more day for the season. The event is over. The event ended like deadass like 5 hours ago, I think almost now. They sent out a message on Discord at like 1 p.m. and I don't know if that was like the definitive like that's it, the event is over. So it's been like a good like 4 to 5 hours now at this point since the event ended. Was about to push for top 50. Now the reason ends in 1 day is the rank timer was hidden behind a queue. Good job, Expo, not having a separate end period description of her rank. I mean, honestly, I think it was fine. I think I'm at like 3,900 points or 4K. Oh, so you get the silencer too, the 762 silencer. I think that's ideal. I think the silencer is ideal, and like the laser would have been nice, right? Like the laser would have been nice. Other than that, I think you guys are fine. Like getting the silencer is chilling. No, stop peeking. I low-key need to kill you guys. What the hell? Oh, am I too heavy? Oh, hell yeah, we are. What can we do about this? Anything? I mean, we could throw that guy away, and then we could eat that guy, and then we could eat that guy. What else could we do? I mean, I could just throw these away, honestly. Fuck money. Let's go. Wait, 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 wait. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh. I took two. I should have just gone up there with my speed build. Leave them hands. Give him some fucking hands, mate. Let's see. What do we even need to? We gotta kill opponents at the outpost. I don't even need to do this. I'm gonna be honest. I already got all my daily serum and shit, or my serum for the weeklies. I just want to get this done mainly, and then I usually do. I want these. Like this is the main part I want to get done here. Finding a signal and killing people with a gun. Bro, I thought they ended the game time. Now they're surely checking for the people that cheated, right? Supposedly that's what they said. That's literally what they said. They said that they're like analyzing or checking the like people's like match history or whatever, you know, like they're checking like the participants, I guess, of like the ranked or whatever, right? Something like that. I don't know. It was worded how it was worded. It's in the Discord, I think. So it's like why would we, what are we gonna ban like the cheaters now? It's like the damage has already been done. The cheaters already ran rampant and like probably fucked some people's games over. It's like we supposed to have banned them during the fucking event while they're mid griefing, not ban them after the event. Like obviously the bare minimum is that they would ban the cheaters so that they don't get the reward, ideally. Because you know what are we doing here? Like what are we're rewarding cheaters? Like that's what we're doing. What are we gonna do? Reward the cheaters? That's crazy work. So bare minimum, they would ban the cheaters from getting rewards. It's like we should have done banned these guys, you know, a millennium ago. Like this Senpap and these guys, these guys should have been done gone. Like people already knew they were cheating like fucking 2 weeks ago. All of a sudden, these random PvE bozos come out of the woodwork and like they just climb all the way up to like the top 10 in like one day. They're really going to give us our rewards at season end instead of the event end, lol. I think they're gonna give it to us. Supposedly they said like midday, right? But like we're already heading towards like, you know, the next day is about to almost restart kind of. Um, I really don't care though. I mean, if we get it at the end of the season, I mean, fuck it, we get it at the end of the season, it's whatever. It's not that big a deal.
Hello, folks. How's it hanging, fellas?
I think it's kind of weird. It's heavy and you can't use it with a combat, right? Um, you can't use it with the combat. It's correct, but it's not heavy. It's light. What do you mean? It's hella light, bruh. It's lighter than my container. The fuck? Look at it. It weighs 3.5 pounds, brother. That's light. Oh, as for like the type of backpack it is, yes, it's heavy, meaning you can only use it on combos. You can only use it on a combo, or you can use it on the mule. And I'm gonna use it on the mule. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this 99% coupon to get a mule. Then I'm gonna use the backpack on the mule when I'm farming. And then I'm gonna use the backpack in general on my combo, obviously, because there's no reason to use a bear's den when I could just have like a built-in backpack on my bear's den or my scat, right? But like if I'm gonna go farming or if I want to go open worlding and I want to use my mule, I can just fuck around and use my mule with it and be like a super like carry weight warlord and just carry like everything I want. You know, yoink. I'll take those drugs. Wait, I'm gonna take these too. Seeing how I'm getting up out of here anyways. Wait a minute, that was my plate. You little fucking gremlin. He took it. Um, okay, let's go do like the killing stuff. Yes. I can tell I'm kind of drunk. See, you early playing and you were struggling, right? Today was people killing each other to climb? No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. There was people like fucking teaming and shit. But I only played a couple games in the morning. We climbed. We gained 100 elo. We should have gained 200. We should have gained. I should have ended the event with like to like 12, like 480, 460, maybe 12.5, like something too close to 12.5 after the win. But we didn't win the game because we trolled. We trolled the round. It was like It was guaranteed. Imagine the meal can use it. Will you use a PvP build or speed in it? No, I'll use my PvP build in it. I'm just gonna bring my carry weight stuff when I go farm. It's gonna be for farming. So ideally, it will carry my PvP build on it, and then when I'm farming, I'll just switch to like my other container or something. But yeah, I'll have like, a crazy amount of carry weight with it, so I'll be chilling. High for speed and the BP for PvP or to farm build, I think. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use that backpack for farming, and that's why I want to get the that's why I want to get the thing too. That's why I want to get the mule, because with the mule I'll be able to stack it. I'll have like crazy carry weight. Good thing you never got the gray BD6. True, true, because I would have been like replacing it anyways. I mean, I could technically use my BD6 still. I could use it as like like when I go out in my mule, I can use the new backpack, and then I could use the mule as like the second container. That could have like a mix of carry weight and like a mix of speed build. For like farming purposes. So I'll have like PvP build when I'm farming, and then I just swap into like carry weight when like I'm ready to leave the area or something. So I could still use the BD6. But if it's only gonna have my speed build, then ideally I don't need it. God damn it, I don't have a plate. I don't even need a plate, but Prage, I log in tomorrow and see my mail that Froze gave me his Elbrus. I'm still not even sure if I'm gonna give it to this guy or not. I mean, it would be nice to give it to this guy because then I don't have to get a bury yet, and he can just like I can just get arties out here in these streets easily. Um, it's just gonna depend on what they're selling for, honestly. Like I said, if I can get 100 mil for it, I think I just get 100 mil for it because that's just like that's too much money. It's too much money to pass up. I'm dead. Yep, I trolled. New event start tomorrow? I think it starts. I can not exactly tomorrow. I don't think so. No, no. We have like one more day. So like today will end, and then tomorrow will play out, and then the event will end after like reset. Yeah, because this will trickle down to like actual hours. I think it'll say hours. So after this reset, I think it'll have hours on it. It'll say like, 23 hours remaining, something like that. Make sure you use your tickets. Make sure you use your black check marks um, before this expires, or they will disappear. Use them shits. Use them on something. No, why did I die? See, that's why I can't throw my plate away, bruh. Low-key, the plate might have saved me if I had a plate. Event starts on the 11th. Wait, real? You mean to tell me this thing is gonna end to like in 2 days, essentially, and it's just gonna sit there on like nothing. Backed on the 4th. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't care about the event. I don't care about the like the PvE doo-doo zombie apocalypse game mode. That thing's trash. I just mean like the season, I guess. Yeah, there's a video already. Yeah, the video shows a leaked FAMAS. It shows a FAMAS skin. I kind of want the Arctic safe for a funny 150 HE build, to be honest. I don't know about that. I don't like it. Has the battle pass weapon been leaked? No.